Brilliant people who are going to be giving a kind of alternate dialogue to Indiana Jones and his obsession with snakes. SJ Fowler and Patrick Coyle.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, screenplay by Patrick Coyle and Stephen Fowler. Revised, third draft, August 1979.
Fade in, scene 1, exterior, Peru, high jungle, day. On the floor of the cabin is a huge boa constrictor. Indy tries to get his whole body onto the seat.
Jock sees what's happening.
Don't mind his, that's Reggie. Wouldn't hurt a soul.
Oh, I can't stand snakes.
Yeah, but the world's full of them, you know.
I hate them.
Come on now, sport, show a little bit of the old backbone.
Scene 121, interior, Indy's cabin, night. Indy comes in, takes off his hat, jacket, whip and holster.
The door which connects this cabin to the next opens and Marion appears. She is carrying a half-full glass of liquor, but what you notice is the long, snow-white, high-neck nightgown she is wearing. It is very prim, very innocent, and very sexy. Marion does a slightly embarrassed model's turn for Indy.
I have a feeling I'm not the first woman to travel with these pirates. There's a whole wardrobe in there.
It's lovely.
Indy sits on the cot, takes off his boots. He leans back against the wall and rubs his eyes.
Marion sits on the bed, leans back against the wall with him and looks down at her white nightgown. She chuckles.
I feel like a virgin bride in this.
That's what you look like.
There are some things you can recapture in this life, but that isn't one of them.
But what would you like to recapture?
Nothing, that is the way it is. Indy watches her closely as she drains her glass and puts it down.
Did I ever say I was sorry I burned down your tavern? Marion turns so their lips are very close.
No. Then again, I burned up that plane.
You saved my life.
And you saved mine.
Seems things have worked out kind of even.
That's the way I like them.
Maybe we should consider all past accounts closed. Marion thinks about this a long time.
No. Not yet.
What else? Scene 100, exterior, Indy's dig. It's night. Indy shakes his head and talks to himself.
Why snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? Anything else?
After a moment of this, he stops. He gathers his energy and resolve and gets back to the task. Where Indy's torch had landed is a circle of snake-free floor. The snakes hate the flame. They stay away.
Lots of torches and oil. I want a landing strip down there.
The fire strips have begun to dwindle, as have some of the torches. The snakes move slowly in towards the clear spaces. Indy's concentration is on the tide of snakes.
Oh, hurry up. Why did it have to be snakes? We begin to intercut all the action in the well from here on with insert shots of the snakes outside the flames.
Snakes and snakes, we see snakes, piled in a 26 inches deep, mother snakes laying snake eggs.
Snake eggs hatching little snakes, snake cannibalizing other snakes. Scene 105, interior, the Well of the Souls.
Indy has picked up a torch and now throws it at a pool of snakes who are too close for his comfort. He turns and takes hold of the exit rope.
He gives it a first tug and it falls down into the well, landing partly beyond the ring of fire, where it is instantly disappears in a tangle of angry hissing asps.
Indy looks up at the hole. Scene 147, interior the tabernacle. The river of burning oil is only a foot from Marion. Indy jumps up and runs towards the bound Marion, his bayonet aimed directly at her.
Her wide eyes flash between the flames and the shining bald. Expertly, Indy slashes down both sides at Marion, cutting all 4 bindings.
Marion falls backwards, away from the flames, but before she hits the ground, Indy is there, catching her in his arms. They embrace, they kiss, they break.
Hi.
Oh, Indy! Thank God you're here!
Glad I could make it. Let's get out of here.
Indy rises, pulling her up with him. Indy stops, startled by a spunky attitude. He's considering their changes.
Are you game?
Hell yeah! We've made it this far!
Okay, let's do it. Scene 107, interior, Wells of the Souls.
What are you doing?
Just watch the floor. Reminded of the encroaching snakes, Marion waves her torch at the nearest edge of their circle. She looks faint.
Indy continues a slow turn. Whatever you're doing, do it faster!
Whatever you do, don't touch it. Let's put it on the floor. Marion grunts under the weight.
Indy registers this, hands her the submachine gun. He pulls out his whip, motions her back, and sweeps the whip tightly around the body of the Ark before wraps snugly around the plating, and Indy ties it off. The Ark is now harnessed to the whip handle. Indy gives it an experimental pull, and the Ark slides across the smooth cement. Indy indicates the direction of the second train tunnel.
We'll go down that side. Shoot anyone who looks at us cross-eyed. Thank you very much.